Hello guys, welcome once again. In this video I will show you how to use timers with your Visual Basic Windows Form application. So what is a timer? Generally we use timer when you need to give some interval to some function or some procedure. So for example, you want to show a message every 1 second or every 10 seconds, you can use timer to execute this. Or for example, you need to increase a value by 10 every 1 second, then you can use timer for that. So let's see how we can use timer in Visual Basic. So I will go to the toolbox and I will search for the timer and I will drag and drop to my form. And you will notice when I drag and drop this timer to my form, it will go down here and not directly to the form, because it's not a visible tool, it's an invisible tool, right? And now for the demonstration I will take a button. Actually I will take two buttons and I will take a text box from here. Okay, now what I will do is I will change the text of this first button as start timer and the second button text as stop timer, and I will change the text of this text box and I will give the value 1 here. Okay, and let me change the font size of this button so we can see it better. Okay, this is the stop button and this is the start timer button, and we have this text box. So I will change the text box font. Okay, now we have start timer button, stop timer button, and this text box and this timer. Now first of all I will go to this timer, I will select this timer, and in this timer tick event I will write text box 1, which is the name of my text box, dot text is equal to, once again, text box 1 plus 1, for example. Okay, so this means that whenever I add, here I forgot the text here. Okay, so whenever I enter something of any number in the text box which is already there, which is 1, it will increase that number by 1 whenever this timer ticks. Now we need to start and stop the timer also, right? So we have this button and here we will say, double click this button and we say timer 1, which is our timer, dot start. And if you don't know where this timer 1 comes from, just select this timer and see the name of this timer. It's timer 1, right? And same we will do for stop. We will say timer 1 dot stop. Okay, so this button click start the timer and this button click stop the timer. But how does the timer know that after how many seconds or after how much interval it should tick? So let's see how we can set this timer interval. Just select your timer and in the properties you will see a property called timer, right? So you can set the interval from here. Now this interval is in milliseconds. So when you write 1000 milliseconds here, it will tick your timer by 1 second, right? So I have set it here 1000 milliseconds. Now I will run the program to demonstrate, and when I start the timer, it ticks and it increases the value of the text box by 1 every second, right? And when I press stop button, it stops the timer. Once again, start the timer, it starts, and when I stop the timer with this button, it stops. So in this way you can use timer with your Visual Basic Windows Form application. And in the next video I will show you how to show real date and time which is running every second using this timer tool. So stay tuned and please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.